and I will not be apologising for acting. Do not interrupt. I will not be apologising.
The Federal Attorney-General Mark Dreyfus has snapped during an extraordinary media conference as the government scrambles to control the situation involving detainees released after a High Court ruling last month. In the wake of a third detainee being arrested by police, Mr Dreyfus was asked if he would apologise to the victims of those alleged crimes. Sky News political correspondent Olivia Casely was the reporter in the room who asked that question. She joins us live. Olivia, it was a pretty extraordinary response that you received from the Attorney-General.
It was an incredibly heated press conference here in the Blue Room at Parliament House, Ash. The Albanese government, they're under intense pressure over this High Court decision that's seen the release of more than 140 individuals, including convicted criminals, released into the community.
That's my style. I hope you've noticed that.
And this political firestorm, if you like, has intensified over the weekend after it was revealed that 3 of these individuals have been arrested, including one man in South Australia who is accused of indecently assaulting a woman. I asked the ministers whether they wanted to apologise to those in the community that might have been subjected to misdeeds by them. Here is the Attorney-General's response.
Do you owe an apology to those in the community that have been subjected to misdeeds by some of these individuals?
Olivia, the reason that these people have been released from immigration detention is because I do need you to understand the High Court has made a decision that means it is illegal for us to continue to detain them.
I want to suggest to you that that question is an absurd question. It's an absurd question. You are asking a cabinet minister, 3 ministers of the Crown, to apologise for upholding the law of Australia, for acting in accordance with the law of Australia, for following the instructions of the High Court of Australia. I will not be apologising.
Shame, shame, shame.
I will not be apologising for upholding the law. I will not be apologising for pursuing the rule of law, and I will not be apologising for acting. Do not interrupt. I will not be apologising for acting. I will not be apologising for acting in accordance with a High Court decision. Your question is an absurd one.
Ding, ding, ding. Alarm bells should have been ringing with the government that the High Court could soon rule, let them go.
I will not be apologising. 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 Your question is an absurd one. Your question is an absurd one. Your question is an absurd one. Your question is an absurd one.
We were advised that it was likely that the Commonwealth would win the case, that is, allow us to do what we wanted to do, which is keep these people in detention.
How recently did you receive that advice?
Well, we received that advice from the Department of Home Affairs, who tell us what chances we have of success and failure in each legal case. But I do need you to understand that
when did you receive that advice?
I do need you to understand that
your question is an absurd one.
Down. 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 No. No. Can we have order, please? Can we have a bit of order? I intend to run an orderly government, and it starts here, so behave.